Solar return charts explained, the astroking. Solar return charts. A solar return chart is calculated for the exact moment the Sun returns to the same zodiac degree and minute it occupied at your birth, occurring once every year around your birthday. It marks the beginning of your personal astrological year and provides insight into the major themes, opportunities, challenges, and areas of focus likely to unfold before your next birthday. What is a solar return? Each year the Sun completes one full journey through the tropical zodiac and eventually returns to the exact position it occupied at the moment you were born. This precise moment is known as your solar return and usually occurs within a day of your birthday, although the exact date and time vary slightly from year to year. At that moment, astrologers cast a completely new chart using your current location, or, in some traditions, your birthplace, rather than replacing your natal chart. This temporary chart highlights the dominant life themes and experiences most likely to characterize the coming 12 months. How a solar return chart is read. A solar return chart contains its own ascendant, midheaven, houses, planets, and aspects, and is interpreted much like a natal chart. Astrologers usually begin with the solar return ascendant, the house occupied by the solar return Sun, any planets on the chart angles, and the Moon, since these often reveal the strongest themes for the year. The house containing the solar return Sun frequently indicates where your attention and personal growth will be focused. For example, a solar return Sun in the 10th house may emphasize career and public recognition, while placement in the 4th house may highlight home, family, and emotional foundations. Solar return versus natal chart. Your natal chart remains the permanent blueprint of your personality and life potential, while the solar return chart acts as a temporary overlay describing one specific year. Professional astrologers always interpret the solar return alongside the natal chart, comparing repeating themes, important aspects, and activated houses rather than reading either chart independently. Some astrologers also experiment with solar return relocation by calculating the chart for the city where you spend your birthday instead of your birthplace, while the planetary positions remain unchanged. The house cusps and ascendant may shift, producing different yearly emphases. This technique is used by some practitioners but remains an area of differing astrological opinion. Getting the most from your solar return. The most meaningful solar return interpretations combine several predictive techniques. Astrologers often compare the solar return with the natal chart, current planetary transits, and other forecasting methods to identify themes that repeat across multiple techniques. Repeated patterns generally deserve the greatest attention during the year ahead. Because the solar return depends on the exact moment the Sun reaches its natal position, an accurate birth time is essential. Even small differences in birth time can change the ascendant, house placements, and overall interpretation of the solar return chart.